Batty boy. Suck your woman boy. Batty boy. Batty blood clot boy. I'm here about you to Batty boy. You Batty boy. Motherfuck your boy. In your mouth, in your ears. You batty a leak, you can't go and start you.
Now, people, it seems as if the very disturbing trend, Popo versus Cabby, it continues. And instead of getting better, it is getting worse. So what we see is, instead of stuff being de-escalated, calm, quell, quash, we see some people ego, people anger management, people adrenaline, and people are trying to show and prove, whether it is an officer trying to show to his squad that he can stand his ground, or whether it is these people. Now, what these taximen don't understand, that these popo, they are very sensitive, and even worse, they are very vindictive. They are a part of the system. Whenever you fight the system is always going to win. You are going to end up in a SHIT creek without any sorts of paddle. That means it is not going to be good for you, because they are going to search for you, they are going to find you, and they are going to make an example out of you, whether it is justified. So therefore, why fight a system? And people, I am not saying that persons are not supposed to stand up for their right, but me just say, sometimes you have to give up that right, sometimes you have to remain quiet and make stuff our better head prevail. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is an update about a case that was recently dismissed, thrown out. Some no-case submissions were filed by the lawyers for the defendants, and the judge granted all of their wishes. It is a case of Godfrey Martin, known on the street as Rev, 90s gang leader, 90s affiliate, total gangster, somebody that we would call a Teflon Don, La Castra Nostra, and also Big Don in a Jamaica, Money Talks and BS Walks. So I had a conversation with some people that are a part of the investigation overseas. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearm that were also a part of this case. International partner, them call it. And I asked, what went wrong? How is it that this slam dunk case end up with these individuals being freed on some sorts of no case submission? And pretty much I was told everything that can go wrong went wrong, and the system is woefully inept. These people don't know their foot from their head. These people are a set of incompetent, nonsensical people. So what they say is that in the future, they are making amendments to wherein not only the place, the destination in which these tools are sent can charge these people, but also the source, meaning America, where these tools were sent from. So based on what my source from the ATF told me, is that everybody dropped the ball, everybody fumbled the catch. Talking about the prosecution, talking about the witness, talking about the DPP, talking about the investigator, the Popo upon the force. That was the key witness or the expert in the field. He was not such an expert. Based on the information that I am getting, there was actually a key witness. The lady that actually went was told to pick up the package. She was caught and she was under arrest. She was on the side of the suspect. However, it seems as if she decided that she was going to flip. However, it seems as if when she went to court, she also flipped in her statement, in her testimony. Based on information that I am getting, the proper evidence collecting was not done, so therefore that is also one of the reasons that the judge ruled that there is going to be a successful no-case submission. So pretty much what happened is that the defense lawyers managed to discredit the witness, the key witness, who was there a part of the conspiracy, flipped under other co-defendants. The main investigator, Popo, that did not do exactly what he was supposed to do. Not going to give you details, but nothing was done that was supposed to be properly done. Based on information that I am also getting, most of these persons, including Rev, are all dual citizens of the United States and Jamaica alike. Now, people, when we think of the fact that these people got an opportunity to leave Jamaica where they claim life was hard, when they went over there, they got involved in all sorts of criminal activity. DRUGSMURDERSSHOOTING. Nothing changed. However, you would think that some people would have some sort of level of patriotism, meaning that you are not going to send down guns to Jamaica from where you are, a place that is entrenched in a MURDERS. Most of them 85% by the GUNS. But people like them say, when people are SHIT in one aspect of their life, they are just plain SHIT in all. Whenever money is the motive, these people don't care. They have zero conscience, never did, never will. When we see stuff like this and see cases that were supposed to be slam dunk case being lost in a court because of some sorts of technicality, then we see that there is a need for the DEATH squad of the JCF. Not to say it don't exist, but people like these should be duly dealt with, justifiably so. We should not allow people like this for FUCK up Jamaica and just live a party as if they did nothing wrong. People, drastic action, desperate times calls for desperate measures. As it pertains to these defense lawyers that we see, money is always a motive. I hope and I wish when it goes on their doorstep and they see what other persons are facing and it hits them firsthand, hopefully they will have a change and stance or change in the way that they conduct business. But people like we see, the whole system is corrupt. That includes the judge, the prosecutor, the popo, and the criminals themselves. They are doing their job. Where is the conscience of the other persons, meaning the judge, the DPP, the lawyers? Point blank and period. So if you look at your screen, the pictures that you see of what we call Jamaican fruit, rum cake, black cake, mostly popular in the Christmas. However, it can be used for all occasions, whether it is birthday, whether it is wedding, whatever you so choose. The name of the person that is selling this cake is called Aunt Glenna's Premium Rum and Fruit Cake. Premium being the operative word, that means that it is no sorts of box cake. It is moist, it is delicious. It is the best that I have ever tasted. If you need this cake, it comes in £2, £3, £4, £5. The price is based on the pounds that you buy. You can contact her straight 1-876-456-0773 or WhatsApp. If you call and don't get her, just leave a message that you're interested in the cake. Tell her your name and she will call you back if she's not available to talk. Please send her that True Jamaica Buzz sent you or Jamaica Dancehall Source sent you. She will make sure that you are satisfied, satisfaction guaranteed. If ever there is a problem, then you can call her. She will resolve it, or you can call me and I will make sure that you get whatever it is that you paid for. Point blank and period. So the next part of the video is called No Means No when you're asking for the PUMS. And very importantly, there is no more makeup to break up. Makeup to break up recently have turned out people losing their life or getting seriously hurt. I am speaking about a 56-year-old man. His name is Nicholas Rhodes, known as Nick affectionately in the streets. Nick was in some sort of relationship with a lady. However, it seems as if Nick was not doing what he was supposed to do. Nick was being abusive. So therefore, Nick got the pink slip and Nick was sent packing. Nick was told to go to stage left and exit immediately. It seems as if Nick got in his feelings. So Nick decided that he's going to go to the house of his ex, the person that kicked him out and wants nothing to do with him anymore. He went by there and told her, you know, say, baby, I'm sorry for the 156th time when I clot you up, disrespecting at the most way, and plus, me is a 2-minute man. However, give me a 157 chance to make it right. I am sure I can make it right. I will try until I DIE, or better yet, until you DIE. It is said that his request was declined, denied. The lady decides, listen, I have it up to here. I don't want nothing else to do with you. Please to leave. Where you do at my house? It is said that Nick then decided that, at that you say, Nick decided he was going to lock up the house, grill up the house with the lady, our daughter, and himself in there, and he was going to try to take them away by the FIRE type, call it arson. It is said that the neighbors heard all sorts of loud commotion, all sorts of screaming, call the po-po. When the po-po come, cut off the grill, kick down the door and save the people them life. Needless to say, Mr. Nick was charged for ATTEMP TED, takeaway of the double kind. He is presently locked up. So the moral of the story is this: when it's over, it is just over. There should be no sorts of make-up to break up. There should be no sorts of second chance. Don't give people second chance as if you play some sorts of balloon, because then you will get your life done and dusted, BUSTED, just like a balloon, point blank and period. So the next part of the video is called Nothing Good Happens in the Wee Hours of the Morning. I am speaking about an incident that occurred in a place called St. Thomas. A youth, 29-year-old Tracy Lee Francis, known as DEDO. Apparently, DEDO went out to have a night of fun at some sort of bar, some sort of club, some sort of party. Left about 3. About 4:50 in the morning, he got a phone call, ring, ring, ring. Somebody told Mr. DEDO to come outside. It is said that when he stepped outside of the safety of his home, the residents heard all sorts of loud explosions. Summons the po-po. When the po-po come, they saw Mr. DEDO laying DEAD face down in a pool of his own liquid. Now people, when we think about the fact that this man went out, came back in, was home in the safety of his yard. Safe space, as safe as you can get. And then him get some sorts of call. Me I ask myself, I wish kind of man could have called me for something in the morning after me they home and tell me to come outside. So I am assuming that more than likely some sorts of woman entrap him, fool him, trick him for FUCK him, meaning literally. He was caught off guard, he was caught slipping, and he was caught in the other side of life. Moral of the story is this: don't make no man call you out of your yard in the wee hours of the morning. If it's not for some sorts of PUMS and people, I am not saying that that is justified. The point that I am trying to make, sometimes when you feel like you're going to get some sorts of FUCK, you're really going to get some sorts of FUCK, meaning literally. So I say this to say that not everything that glitters is gold. Not every call should be responded to, especially in the wee hours of the morning. If you play PUSSY, you're always going to get FUCK. Now I understand that the messenger and the message might be a little bit unorthodox. However, if you take heed and listen, the life that you save might be your own. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.